dear students, welcome to Bosco Campus Vision. This is Seema Dadvi. Welcome to my another video on data analytics. In this video, we will have an overview about the Hdfs, that is, the features of Hdfs, the architecture of Hdfs, and the goals of Hdfs. With growing data velocity, the data size easily outgrows the storage limit of a machine. A solution would be to store the data across a network of machines. Such file systems are called distributed file systems. Since data is stored across a network, all the complications of the network comes in. This is where Hadoop comes in. It provides one of the most reliable file system, Hdfs, Hadoop Distributed File System, is a unique design that provides storage for extremely large files with streaming data access pattern, and it runs on commodity hardware. Some of the features of Hdfs are distributed storage. It is suitable for the distributed storage and processing. Second one is Hadoop provides a command interface to interact with Hdfs. That is, it reduces the seek time. Third one is the built-in servers of name node and data node help users to easily check the status of clusters. That is, data is highly available as the same block is present at multiple data nodes. Next is streaming access to data, file system data. That means even if multiple data nodes are down, we can still do our work, as making it highly reliable. Next is Hdfs provides the file permission and authentication. That is, it is high fault tolerance. The Apache Hdfs or Hadoop Distributed File System is a block structured file system where each file is divided into blocks of predetermined size. These blocks are stored across a cluster of one or several machines. Apache Hadoop or Hdfs architecture follows a master-slave architecture, where a cluster comprises of a single name node and all the other nodes are data nodes. Hdfs can be deployed on a broad spectrum of machines that support Java. And the main elements of Hdfs are name node, data node, and block. We can check the components one by one. The first one is a name node. Name node is a commodity hardware. Commodity hardware means the hardware which is easily available and it is inexpensive, and it is one of the feature which specially distinguishes Hdfs from all other file system. And saying about the name node, it is a master node in the Apache Hadoop Hdfs architecture, and it maintains and manages the blocks present on the data node. Name node is a very highly available server that manages the file system namespace, and also it controls access to files by clients. The Apache Hadoop architecture is built in such a way that the user data never resides on the name node. The data resides on data nodes only. And the system having the name node acts as a master slave, a master server, and it does the following task. First one is it manages the file system namespace. Second one, it regulates clients' access to files. Third one, it also executes file system operations such as renaming, closing, and opening files and directories. The data nodes are the slave nodes in HDFS. These nodes are also commodity hardware. That means it is non-expensive and is highly available. And the data node is a block server that stores the data in the local file. Then some of the functions of data nodes are the nodes are known as the slave nodes, and these nodes process on each slave machine. The actual data is stored on data nodes. The data nodes perform the low-level read and write request from the file system clients. They also perform operations such as block creation, deletion, and replication according to the instructions of the name node. The blocks are nothing but it is the smallest continuous location on the hard drive where data is stored. Generally, the user data is stored in the files of HDFS. The file in a file system will be divided into one or more segments and are stored in individual data nodes. And these segments are called as blocks. So blocks are nothing but smallest continuous location on the hard drive where data is stored. And in the minimum amount of data that HDFS can read or write is called a block. The default block size is 64 MB, but it can be increased as per the need to change in HDFS configuration. We can have a look on the goals of HDFS. Some of the goals of HDFS are fault detection and recovery. Second one, huge data set. Third is hardware and data. First one is fault detection and recovery. We have already explained that the components of HDFS are uh, name node, then the data node. And we have already explained that these nodes are commodity hardwares. And commodity hardware means hardware that is inexpensive and is easily available in the market. And these hardwares may be uh, uh, subject to failures, that is frequent failures. Therefore, HDFS should have mechanisms for quickly and automatic fault detection and recovery. Second is huge data sets. Huge data sets means HDFS should have hundreds of nodes per cluster to manage the applications having huge data sets. Third one is hardware and data. A requested task can be done efficiently when the computation takes place near the data, especially where huge data sets are involved. It reduces the network traffic and increases the throughput. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എവിടെയാണോ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ആ ഡേറ്റ സെറ്റ് സ്റ്റോർ ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്ന പ്ലേസിൽ തന്നെ അതിന്റെ പ്രോസസ്സിങ്ങും നടത്തി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് ട്രാഫിക് റെഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും. So here is an assignment question. There is only one question, but there is subdivisions. Explain first one the features of HDFS, second one HDFS architecture, third one the goals of HDFS. So complete the assignments and forward it to the email ID given to you. Thank you.